Hey, what's going on, people? My name is Terrell Andretti, and I'm the Narc's Nemesis. For those of y'all watching me on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That helps YouTube's algorithm pick up this content and push it out to more people that need it. Somebody liked it for you, so make sure you like it for somebody. If you need a one-on-one phone session, the link is down below in the video description. If you need to talk, if you need to vent, if you need advice custom made and tailor fitted to your situation, make sure that you book a session. I do all cities, states, time zones, and countries. So do not let that deter you from booking a session. My single Superstition is out on all streaming platforms. It is also available here on the channel throughout the videos. It is about my narcissistic experience and how I overcame it. It is also featured in the movie Becky, which is on Amazon Prime, so y'all make sure y'all check that out. Also, it features a voicemail of my ex-narc trying to hoover me, and I ain't going for it. Also, I need y'all to call 104 KRBE in Houston and request Superstition by Terrell Andretti. The station number and information will be in the video description, so y'all make sure y'all tap in for me. If I helped you in any way, mentored you, guided you, gave you any advice or any safe counsel, make sure y'all pay it forward and give them a call for me between the central hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Today I want to talk to y'all about don't let people convince you that you're not happy. So many times, and this is, off subject to my normal content, but we're going to mix it up a little bit. So many times we have everything that we want in front of us. You might have the perfect relationship, the perfect job, the perfect home, the perfect situation. And before you get contaminated by outside people that exist outside of your happiness, you happy. But as soon as you start talking to that homegirl that been single since her fucking early 20s, since she got her heart broke in high school, she been single, collecting bodies, and dudes ain't shit and all that. Y'all know the ones. Soon as you answer the phone for that cousin that's miserable, for that uncle, for that aunt that's miserable, and they start putting these ideas in your head about your happiness. But remember, before they called, you were happy. Before that friend who always stuck in a toxic relationship, who always negative, before they called, you were happy. But see, the thing is, you get on the phone with them and you're happy, so you're telling them about the exciting things that's going on in your life. You proud of yourself. You're in a space of peace. You're in a space of solace. So you promoting happiness when they call, not knowing they called you for some shit, for some bullshit. And it's not saying don't answer the phone for people who going through stuff, but you got to watch how much of that shit you absorb. So you promoting your happiness. Yeah, me and my dude, or me and my lady, we just went out to eat to a nice restaurant. We bonding, we getting close, we thinking about X, Y, and Z, and blah, 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 blah. And all they have in response is a negative narrative to feed back to you. Now, you have to understand there's a difference between, showing concern, because, they might say a little something like, I just want you to be careful and protect yourself, but I'm happy for y'all and I hope y'all make it. Or, that job is dangerous. Be careful, but I'm glad you found something that you liked and I hope you prosper. It's dangerous chasing your dreams, but I'm glad you found an avenue in which you can do so. I wish you all the best. That is constructive. Those are conversations that you can entertain. But when you promoting your happiness and all they can tell you is negative, 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 and it's almost like Y'all are trying to convince each other of the opposite feeling. You trying to convince them to be happy, and they trying to convince you to be depressed. When you get into conversations like that, you need to start reevaluating who the fuck you talking to. Who you keeping in your circle, who you keeping around you, who you letting in your business. Because the thing is, we absorb and we take all of this shit because it's coming from a person that we got love for. It's coming from a person that we, that we have a history with, a relationship, a bond, some kind of, whatever connection it is. So we take the advice to heart, not knowing, even though people are that close and y'all have that much history, they'll still sabotage you. And sometimes they might not do it intentionally. That just might be the way they mind work. They're real negative people. But again, it's not for you to decipher why it's coming off that way or why it's whatever. It's up to you to protect your peace and protect your happiness, because your happiness is your fucking happiness. When you start letting other people into your bubble, when you start letting other people into your space, and like they say, if you want to ruin a good thing, tell somebody about it. If you really want to ruin it, tell 2 people about it. Because y'all be looking for other people to be as happy as you are about your situation, and they're not going to be. That's not how a lot of people are. So you got to protect your good news. You got to protect your job. You got to protect your dream. You got to protect your relationship, protect your marriage, protect your children. Because everybody is not happy that you're happy. Because you got to think, and I see this happening a lot with ladies. You might find the man of your dreams or whatever, and y'all doing good or whatever the case is, and here come your single friend. All she has to talk about all day is what this dude ain't done, dudes ain't shit, and blah, 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 blah. Or she'll tell you about her cheating ass spouse or whatever the case is. And now, instead of you being happy in your relationship, you start comparing your dude to her dude. So now that happiness is tainted, because now they're convincing you that your dude is exactly like them. They're convincing you that your dude has the same characteristics as her dude, and he's not even the same caliber of man. But because you're choosing to entertain and absorb that information, that negative information, now you start fucking up your own happiness, because your homegirl's husband cheated, so now you're accusing your dude of cheating. Now you're treating your man like a cheater. Now you're treating your relationship like she treats her relationship. And I'm not saying this doesn't happen amongst men, but I'm saying the majority of this shit happens amongst women, and women can attest to this. A lot of women have lost a good man because of their homegirls, because of their mama, because of their sister, because of their aunt being bitter. Men the same, but like I said, this is more on the woman's side. Because y'all are thinking, oh, that's my family, they gonna be happy for me. Y'all are thinking, we related, they gonna be happy. We went to school together, we went to high school together, we went to elementary, middle school together, they gonna be happy. And you gotta understand where people are in their life when you decide to share your good news with them. Because like I say, if your homegirl see you happy, she miss you in the streets. Your homegirl see you happy, you done found the man, you settling down, you chilling. Most of the time, your homegirl or your homeboy or, your kinfolk, whoever it is that you used to talking to while you single, they're not finna be as happy for you being in that relationship as you are. Why? Because what the conversation changes now. See, now when y'all was sharing conversations about, this person ain't shit, or guys ain't shit, dudes ain't shit either, whatever, going back and forth, now your conversation ain't on that frequency. It's at a higher frequency. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to be stuck in that mindset of dudes ain't shit, women ain't shit, whatever the case is, because they haven't made that transition and or they haven't did the work that you're doing. So now when you trying to talk on another frequency with them, they not on that frequency, so their job is to bring you down a couple notches. Do y'all hear me? Because now y'all don't have that much in common. Yeah, that's still your people, that's still your homegirl, that's still your homeboy, but the commonality that y'all done had, it ain't the same. They miss you in them streets. So every time you seeking advice, you seeking counsel, they gonna tell you the worst. Oh, nah, you don't need to. You got to remember that, sharing your happiness with other people. When you get a promotion at your job, they miss when you ain't had no money like that. It worked for them. But now that you making a little more money, people going to try to convince you, hey man, did you really like that? Did you really like whatever? Do you really like that job? Do you really think this is what you're supposed to be doing? And it's all negative. It's all fucking negative. Because they see you happy, they see you prospering. Everybody is not happy walking this earth, and we make the mistake of thinking that we are happy. And it don't work like that. You gotta protect your happiness. Your happiness is for you. It's not for your homegirl, it's not for your homeboy, it's not for your auntie, it's not for your daddy, not for your mama. It's for you. And the biggest mistake we make is trying to make everybody happy for us. It's not gonna be like that. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you need a one-on-one phone session, the link is down below in the video description. If you need to talk, if you need to vent, if you need advice custom made and tailor fitted to your situation, y'all make sure that y'all book a session. Make sure y'all tap in. I do all city, states, time zones, and countries. So do not let that deter you from booking a session. Superstition is available on all streaming platforms. It is also available here on the channel throughout the videos. It is about my narcissistic experience and how I overcame it. So make sure y'all tap in. It is also featured in the movie Becky, which is streaming on Amazon Prime. So y'all make sure y'all go give that a listen. Also, I need y'all to call 104 KRBE in Houston and request Superstition by Terrell Andretti between the hours of 8 a.m. Central and 5 p.m. Central. If I've helped you in any way, counseled you, gave you a session, gave you good advice, make sure you pay it forward and give them a call for me. Until next time, another day, another way. You ain't got to listen, but I know you heard me.